Welcome back to the guide series of War and Order. It's a new month. So today's episode is we're gonna clean out our emails from at least the gathering and attack monsters from last month. We'll talk about how much we gathered as we normally do in the cleaning out of emails. And I have some other important news to tell you. So let's get our daily reward for logging in. It is a new. So the other important news I want to let you know is I think everyone has gotten the resources to do the castle. I'm not going to upgrade this castle until that mission starts. It is a 13-day upgrade, but I believe with 7, well, just barely enough to get it done. Um, but we are probably upgrading the castle. That's the important thing. Is I think everyone has the resources. There's a one account that just needs a little bit more, I think, in a little bit more food, but pretty much it's gotten everything. So we should be able to upgrade the castle. We might have to go into our messages, like these messages here, like where it says speed or the speed to get the speed ups that we might need. Or the other thing we can do is reject. That's another option. But we don't have any gems and we need shields and stuff like that. So, we're going to first start off with the gather reports. That's what we normally do. And also, before we do that, let's do the attack on, or the donation and the daily attack. And now, so yeah, what did we gather this month? Well, the last few days I haven't been gathering. I actually stopped gathering on the 25th. So that would have been the last time I gathered. Even I know I could have gathered a little bit more, but I already had them all tracked, and it was like, do I really want to gather more? So I stopped. Um, so as you can see here, on the 3rd we started, which is going to be 3rd of July. We started gathering a little bit here. On the 4th we gathered some more. On the 5th we gathered some more. The 7th was, I think that was the gather event, because there's a lot of gathering here on the 7th. And if I'm correct, that would probably have been the gather event, because there's a lot of gathering going on that day. So there's a lot of gathering going on the 7th. So that must have been the gather mission part. We gathered tomorrow on the 8th. The 9th to the 10th must have been recruit, because as you can see here, we gathered the 75,540 and then the 117,660. I think the 15,100 would equal the same out of 750,04. And then again, we did 2 more on the 10th, so that would have been, like I said, the recruit mission for that month or that week. And then we just continue gathering. Pretty much all the accounts gathered in non-tariff lands this month. So everyone gathered, not in anyone's percentage, which was kind of nice. This month coming up, I probably will be gathering in anyone's percentage. I'll just get the materials. Again, here's more gathering on the 19th. It looks like 18th, 19th, 22nd. Another gather. Alright, I think the 23rd was the other gather report mission. The other gather. So you can see we gathered a lot of resources in that day as well. Just all, a few level 2 level or 3 level 2s and some other ones. And then on the 23rd we did some extra stuff. And then on the 25th is the recruit mission. Again, a few 75s, 50, and then 2 of the other ones. So that's what we gathered. At least that's what I gathered as of that month. And overall, just talking about the gathering that we did, we gathered 6,051,197 of food. Not bad. Wood, 3,999,761. So almost 4 million of wood, which is nuts. Stone, 1,819,664. Not bad. 1,819,864 of stone. Iron was 565.21. So overall, that's what we gathered. Okay, compared to last month, which would have been June, right? Because last month was July. We're in August now. Right? Yeah, June. So in June, we gathered 9 million food. So we gathered a lot more food last month compared to this month. 9 million. And wood was 4 million. 4,400,000. So again, a little bit more wood as well. But guess this. In stone, last month, or in June, we gathered 1,592,000. So we did 1,800. So we like got a little bit more, 200 more. Now last month or in June of iron, we gathered 710. So a little less in that area too. But again, I did stop gathering before the month was over. And we will delete these at the end episode of this video here that we're doing. So that was that. And then obviously we attacked 20. It looks like 26. This is the highest that we went to. So we're gonna go ahead and go back up to the top here. And I'm gonna select these all now, and I'm gonna hit delete. So we just need a 26, so we know we can attack. And mostly for this mission week coming up here in tomorrow, starting tomorrow night, which we'll see if we get the mission started on that mission. If it's gonna be upgraded buildings, again, I've always said we're gonna be. Hopefully, I just gotta send a little more resources to the one account that needs wood or food or wood, one of the two. Once that account has it, it'll be good. I will have to use a lot of speed ups for these missions because again, it is a 13. A lot of these are 13 days to upgrade the castle. Most of them, so like this one has roughly 10 hours, 10 hours, right? And to get this mission done, I need 13. So I need another 3 hours of speeding up. We should be able to get that. Or, like I said, just use gems. So I'm also probably in the next episode. I'm gonna try cleaning some of this mail up, but we'll probably go all the way down to the bottom of these messages that we have, like hundreds and hundreds of mail. And start like collecting them because I don't know what the last day was that we actually gathered from. Because if we need some speed ups, this is really the only way to get them is to go all the way back to the beginning of all these, and it's probably like two years worth of stuff here. So I might actually, it looks like not 2 years. I don't know what year that is. But like I said, so we can collect it and then delete. Here's another one. Select, delete. So this is when I'm. Oh, and that was not the. Okay, yeah. So we had the power. This. Okay. So this is a good thing to have. We must have gotten attacked. Okay. This was from a long time ago anyway. But we got food, wood, stone, and iron. So technically we can enable this. Use the materials for upgrading the castle. But I'm not. And then we got this. So, like, this is what I'm talking about. We can claim these rewards here to get things done. So, this is like, this was, I don't know, 1.4. I don't know if this was this past year or last year, whatever it was. There was an update in the game. So, we got some gems, we got some food, we got some iron. So, we can select that and then delete. Here's the power up. I don't know what stage of the power up this was, but we can claim it, delete. Here's 6 hours of speed ups, right? This is where I'm saying the speed ups will come from, is from upgrading those buildings that we did in the past. So we can collect that, get it. And there's the gems, so we can get that. And this one, we won't get anything too much. But every single mission, we can get gems, we can get points. So this was when they, so again, if I did this, if I wanted to do them all, this is what I'm saying. I would go through and show you what the reports are. So this was the update on 1/11 of that year, whatever year that was. 8th year anniversary begins. They got new. This is what the update was. So basically, they add some more stuff. And then you got some awards. So like I said, this is a update here when it was 8th year series joined, and they got all these things. So we can claim that and then delete. And this is the research upgrade for that mission. Then we have this, which is the 8-year anniversary. That came back to when we had the 8th year anniversary. And then there's all these awards. So it says, my lord, let's celebrate the 8th year anniversary on this special day. So that I think was 2 years ago, actually. I think this was 2 years ago because the 9th year was this year. So this is 2 years ago. um, and you can see on this day we unlocked some many during the past 8 years. Again, this was 8 years, so this was I think 2 years ago. We light up, congrats battles, power written side by side, depending on. So basically, this is what it was, and then they have, you got 288 gems. We got some bubbles. It looks like a celebration, some speed ups, and that was what that is. And then we're gonna claim that, and then we delete it, and then attack monsters. So this is where we get a 50 stamina. If you notice, that some accounts have a 50. This is where it came from. So if I claim that, delete, and then there's the gems. This is a mission that we failed or something. Too bad the event was not successful. See some stuff. Here's another update. There must have been an update on the 16th. There's no update messages on the mission. It's just they updated the game. So we're gonna go ahead and claim that. Hit delete. We're just gonna claim these. These are just things that you get. You get a few things, and stuff like that. Here's the power up mission again. So every time there's a mission, we have these rewards that we can collect, and then delete them. That's why I'm kind of showing you here. I kept all my messages way up to almost up to 2 years back because I haven't needed them. Now with this upgrade power mission coming up this week, I might need those speed ups. So that's what I'm saying. All these accounts, I'll probably have to either I'll do it in the video or I'll do it before the video. So let's claim that and then delete. There's our 6 hours. So right now we got 12 hours right there alone. So we can claim that, delete. And there is that. So I mean, I could continue going up. Let's do this whole month. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna claim this. Again, these are just all updates and stuff. Now you could hit select all. If you do it, it claims all your messages. There's our gems. Attack monsters. You can see sometimes I didn't get the mission done, and that was just because it was attack monsters. Gather. Gather. Slavish lands. There's the update here. So basically on February 1st, because again this was January 31st, you can see they're releasing a new thing, and that's usually at the end of the month is when they release they have an update and they release something new. So we're gonna claim that. And delete. So we're all the way back to the 2nd of February, 2 years ago, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I'm guessing. It's 2 years ago because I think the 9th year was this year. I'm pretty sure. And now, so now we're going to speed uploads. You can see now I have 8 and I have 4. So that is roughly 12 hours, right? So that's 4 and 12. So they got 8. So if I merge those together, 8, that's 14. Right now we have enough to do that. Because it's only 14, and we have we have 12. We have 12. So we do a little bit more, or maybe we could buy some speed ups or use some gems, and then keeping those awards in there for later on we may need the speed up. Granted, yes, I could start upgrading the building now, but some of those accounts don't have the materials to actually do it. But yeah, quick note, like I said, we're probably gonna upgrade the castle. And I'm probably with this account also gonna upgrade the remainder of the 27 buildings we have. So that's gonna be these buildings here. We have 5 more buildings to upgrade back here, and then we'll start upgrading the other buildings that we have up to 29. Damn, we're getting to 29 already? That's nuts. Like I said, every account pretty much will be able to upgrade the castle. This guy's going up to 19. Well, we'll be going up to 19. We're going up to 29. My 30s, I think they are, or 29 is going up to 30. My 30 is going up to 31. My 27 is going to 28. 26 is going to 27. 25 is going to 26. So everyone should be able to get this upgrade buildings and get the mission done with points. So, like I said, I might have to speed them up. I might have to use some gems. We'll have to see how I can get it done. But right now, we are safe to do it. I think we have everyone has the materials. It was just actually 39 is the one I didn't know if I get all. I reinforced like all week. Just sent researches over. Just as much as I could per day to get the materials I need, and I think today got the remainder I need. It needs a little bit more wood, I think, or food, like I said. But I'm gonna reinforce that, where I'll go into the packs. Which I mean, the packs are these, not these, but these. Every day, you get these, not these, but these. So you get 386 per day for this in particular. So every day, every account gets these. And basically, if I need 4 million or 5 million, a month of this would give us the materials that we need. So 1 month of this would give us the materials that we need. And you can see that, I mean, it goes way back. I mean, I haven't tracked every account. I've done some of the accounts, but there's so many resources in that alone that I'm not worried about the food and wood. I mean, I could be, but I'm not. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this account. We are going to be doing the main series here. There's another, oh, let's just claim. Okay. But I also should get these recruiting because in about 12 hours the mission starts, and it's 12 hours, or 1 day. Oh wow, 1 day now? Damn. So we'll do the 1200. That's here. This will be great on time. Actually, because it starts tomorrow night. If it starts the first time. No, it can be. That will get the mission done, and that's like 1 day and 5 hours. So that's a lot. That's, yeah. And we still have, we have 23 hours until the mission starts, because again, it's Saturday right now, and yeah, I have a day. So yeah, yes, I could start upgrading the castle, but there's just no need to do that. Dude, wow, iron is so close to being just enough. And I have, like I said, so I pretty much have extra reserves. So like in the stone area, 42 million, I'm only needing 13, so I have a little bit more extra there. With the iron, I will have about 17 million when I'm done, and the food and wood, I have, a lot because it only needs 119 to do this upgrade. So, yeah, and then the next one would be 30. Damn. Because we're going up to 29, and the next one's 30. And I believe the next upgrade, I believe it's the barracks, or it's the drill sergeant to get to the next castle. I'm not sure. But if it's this, look, I mean, I already have the materials. It's a 4-day upgrade. And if it's the wall, and that's only, so how much is that one? 5 million? So yeah, oh, it's 10 million. So yeah, I mean, and that's 6 days. So next time, after we do the castle, we'll be doing videos regularly in this series as well, because we're not at the point that we have the lower tier upgrading, like the barracks that we've not done. or anything else. So we'll probably be doing a video in this series every time we have upgraded billings, if you want me to, obviously. But yeah, so that's gonna do it for this video, I think. So these messages are going bye-bye. And as I delete them here, I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys. So until the next one on our video, I'm gonna say what I normally say in my videos, and that is bye-bye for now.